The long-term vision for me with NFT is, just being able to make art. I think it's cool to be able to put your paint on the canvas and tell your story without saying any words. Yo, what's good? I'm Iann Dior. I'm an artist based out in LA. Coming up as an artist, it's been the craziest ride of my life. It's easy to say that. And my favorite part is being able to go on stage and, see the fans scream the lyrics back at you and, just being able to see the numbers in real life. And I think that's the biggest payoff for me. I've always been a fan of art, and I think that whenever NFTs, surfaced, it was a cool idea for me. For my NFT drop, it was kind of just a way for me to make art and express, my different emotions. We had 1,212 in the collection. I'm a big fan of claymation and like Tim Burton, that whole world. So to finally be able to do something in that aspect and, in that world was cool for me. And, on the other side of things, it's really just another way for me to interact with my fans. Like free concert tickets, free merch, experiences that I can give to my fans by just buying one of the NFTs. Because for me, it wasn't about the money, it was more for the experience for my fans. I was randomly just scrolling through Instagram and I saw this claymation version of myself and I thought it was really cool. So I hit the kid up. He was from Prague, so he was like all the way on the other side of the world. I ended up flying him out and we did this collection together. My boy Andre just got in town. He's the creator of the NFTs. So it was really cool to, take an inspired artist that, was a fan of the music and, was so involved in the space, to bring him out and have him, be a part of the whole NFT collection. And I don't think I would have done it any other way. I think that's the best part about art. You find people that are super inspired and, you give them a chance to do something with it. I chose to work with OneOf because, for one, like the gas fees were a lot lower for artists. Also, like the spaces, I always thought it was really cool. And, as the whole process from the beginning to the end, they held our hands through it the whole time and they were really supportive. So that's always something that I'm looking for, working with the team, and they did that for me. And, shout out to OneOf. I dropped my single with my NFT collection because it was around the same time that I was going on tour, and I wanted the fans to come and experience those moments with me because I already knew ahead of hand that I wanted to give those opportunities out. Not only did they get to see me, the fans that were allowed to come, or were fortunate enough to, get picked to come out to the shows, but they got to see MGK, Avril Lavigne, Black Bear, Trippie Redd, and this whole like collective of amazing artists. So, at the end of the day, you get the NFT, but you get so much more, and I think that's the coolest part about it. I think NFTs will change the current music industry model by, allowing artists to take back their ownership, because some artists are in certain label deals where they have zero ownership. So, allowing artists to drop a whole project on this type of space gives them their ownership back. When there's new platforms, you always get that everybody gets a chance. When it first starts, it's big and everybody's on it. So everybody gets a chance to express themselves and, put themselves out there. For instance, like I started on SoundCloud, and that was a time where SoundCloud was a big thing. So, me putting my music out there allowed me to get seen, and that's why I'm here today. So I think that for any artists that, are trying to put their art out there into the world, NFT is a good space to do it because, it's taken over the world. The long-term vision for me with NFT is, just being able to make art. I think it's cool to be able to put your paint on the canvas and tell your story without saying any words. So NFT just made it possible to do it digitally. And I think it kind of opened up the doors for your imagination to go insane. For any artists, that are trying to put themselves out there, I would just say take advantage of what's happening in the moment, because these big platforms are coming out and there's a lot going on, and those times you need to capitalize and put yourself out there in front of all those people, because overnight things can happen. And at the end of the day, you know, it's always about the community. So you just always gotta remember that. You know, I wanna give these experiences to my fans, and this is a cool way for me to do it. Not only do you get the NFT and like cool art, but I also get to experience, you know, cool things with you guys, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be here without you guys. For all my NFT holders, make sure you stay tuned for new utilities, and I always got a couple things up my sleeve, so I'm pretty excited for what's gonna happen in the future, and I can't wait to see you guys.